Guess who just found out today that they get to be a seat filler at the Tony Awards? Now, I can't, take videos or anything like that, which makes sense. Um, so you'll not get photos of me in the event. However, you will get photos of me in New York, and I've never actually been to New York. The funny thing is, this is the weekend preceding my finals week, which means I definitely have stuff due. Um, it's May 28th, which is nowhere. I've got a week until I have to start worrying about that stuff. But it's just really funny just to let you guys to start off with that. Um, so this will be wrapped up in the finals video. Good morning. It's a beautiful day outside. It's I think probably in the 70s or 80s at the moment. I have a big old backpack, not backpack, bag full of books that I'm going to return. They're actually quite heavy. It's quite difficult to carry, but I'm heading on my way to the library to go work on some finals, and it's gonna be a good time. I've dropped off books. I'm gonna go get my stuff for commencement, and then maybe also get a sweet treat from Dunkin' before I head back to the library. Sounds like a good plan. I'm about to consume an unholy amount of matcha, and it's gonna be beautiful. Okay. I just finished up at the library today. I checked out 2 books to continue working on my project for costume design. And I got one of the figures done. And my iPad died, so I had to go back to my apartment. But it's almost 3. I have a therapy appointment at 4. So I'll probably plug in my iPad, maybe eat something, and then continue on. Also picked up stuff for commencement, so that's cool. I've made it back to my apartment, and now I'm eating food. I was watching videos. It started playing on my laptop. Anyways, this is what I'm eating. Spicy aloo masala with some rice. And that's it's left over from Friday. I'm just gonna chill a little bit. And it's 5. I've got some other stuff to do today. But I feel pretty good about where I'm at. So. Okay, so I'm on my way to the theater school to mainly, there's a post-show discussion for the show that I costume designed, so I'm going that for good old reflection purposes. And then I am going to work on, if you can hear, I don't know if you can even see that, but my dress for the Tony Awards, I have to hem it because guys, I'm like 5 feet tall, so I'm kind of short, but that's the vibe. Hello. Okay, so I just got done at the theater school. I started work on the alterations for my dress. It technically does need to be taken in at the side by like about an inch, just because I have not a lot of chest. But realistically, with the width of this fabric is kind of stretchy. Like, I just don't think it's gonna work out like that. So I'm just hemming the edge. And then I'm gonna go. Now I'm going home, and I am going to make food, and then I'm going to continue working on my costume design final to see if I can crank out one more figure. Then I'll go to bed, and then continue working on stuff in the morning. Hello. It's the next day. It's also kind of raining a little bit, and it's back to being in the 50s, which makes me a little sad. But I'm on my way to the theater school to continue work on my alterations for my dress. And then I'll have class, and then I'm gonna go hang out with a friend, and we're gonna study for finals. But yeah, I'm on my way to class now. But I did finish altering my dress, and it looks great, and it's gonna be slay. Now it's me-sized, which is beautiful. I just had to cut a bunch of fabric off the bottom because I'm short. I got a Mountain Dew Kickstart because they were out of cherry Pepsi. And, I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to my apartment and make food. I'm home. Let me show you what the dinner is. Spaghetti with peppers in it. Oh, that's not the most exciting thing. But it's exciting for me. Because when is the last time I've eaten an actual vegetable? And that's on college. Tired college student. I have finished my last proper class of my undergraduate career, and it's a little bit bittersweet, but I'm on my way to the theater school because I'm always on my way to the theater school. Had portfolio review and also had like a little bit of a sort of dinner with professor and the rest of the people in my year for costume design. So there's 4 of us. So it's just 5 of us. Got pizza. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna continue working on my costume design final, just because I got a lot of that left, and hopefully I can get a good bit of it done, and then maybe get it done tomorrow. Finish it tomorrow is my goal. Okay, so it's about midnight, and I didn't finish the rendering I was working on today, which means I'm gonna have to continue working on it tomorrow. Which is fine. I have until, I'll probably leave my apartment around 12:30, 12:45-ish, for my appointment at the Art Institute's libraries. Yeah, my hand is starting to hurt, which I'm just a little mad about. But guys, it's so challenging to depict embroidery, and a lot of it. Anyways, good night. Good morning, for it is time for me to continue working on stuff. I'll have to go to the Art Institute later today for a research appointment for my research assistant that I'm doing, because there's a copy of a book that's only available there or at the University of Chicago's library, and the Art Institute's a little bit easier to get to. So I've got that, and then I have work at like 6. I'm waiting for the library to open. I've got like 2 minutes. I thought I was gonna be here late, honestly, and I'm not, so like that's pretty cool, I guess, but I'm waiting. morning. It's about almost 9:30. I slept in a little bit because I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm going to hopefully finish up the rest of these renderings, clean them up, and then submit them. I have to do some call-out drawings for one of them, which is probably going to be the one with the most extensive amount of embroidery, which I know might take me a while. So yeah, and my professor asked me to, like, add backgrounds. And gang, I'm not into adding backgrounds on my figures. I just find them distracting. But I gave it a whirl. So, can't say that I didn't. I'm all packed up. I've got my backpack full of my things, my like one outfit. And then I also have a shoulder bag, which doesn't have anything in it, but will have my keys and my phone. And yeah, I'm now headed to O'Hare, but it seems like it might be a minute till the bus arrives. Because I usually take the 74 to California, and then the California Blue Line to O'Hare. Just because it's easier than going all the way downtown, and then taking the Blue Line all the way up. So, and it's a little bit quicker usually. So that's my route. So I guess I'm just gonna wait until then. I just made it to O'Hare. Tell me why it took me. I left my apartment at about 1:15ish, and it's 2:50. Tell me why it took me almost an hour and a half to get here. Anyways, I'm heading to Terminal 1 because that's where I'm flying from, so you'll see me past TSA. Okay, so I got some snacks, but I'm boarding in like 2 minutes. Very fun, very exciting, kind of crazy, very excited. I got a middle seat though, so I'm not excited about that. I've landed in New York. We got a little delayed because there were some storms and they wouldn't let us land. But now I'm gonna figure out how to get to my hotel. I've made it to my hotel room, and it's a small little thing, which I'm not surprised because I'm in Manhattan. But they upgraded me from a twin bed room to a queen bed at no extra charge, which is great. So I have a little bed, but I'll give you a little tour. Okay, so door, mirror, get to the bathroom moment. She cute. And then we have the queen bed, which has like a little reading light as well as a little desk, which is gonna be great because I have homework I have to do. And then we have TV, some coat hooks, and some things. I'm gonna unpack my stuff real quick, and then I'm gonna find myself somewhere to eat. I also need to find a convenience store because I forgot some stuff. So I just got back to the hotel not too long ago. I went and got food, and then I went and wandered into Times Square, which was really cool. But seeing as, once again, guys, I'm in finals week, and y'all are fully going to experience this as how I'm experiencing this, which is this interlude in New York. But anyways, I'm going to work on some homework until I just need to go to bed. So maybe like 1. That's the goal. It's almost 11 now. And I'm done with basically done with my costume design stuff. I just need to submit it. And then I'm just gonna work on my essay that I have due on Monday because I'm probably not gonna be able to work on it tomorrow. Before I go off and do things. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Good morning. I'm headed to go find a Dunkin' to get some water. And then I'm gonna go to the Museum of Modern Art. I'm excited, and it's gonna be fun. I will say the weather is pretty good today, so like that's nice. And this is technically the same outfit as yesterday. I don't care if I'm an outfit repeater. I was not bringing a suitcase. I'm at MoMA. So I'm about to head there. I'm gonna see if I can get free admission because I'm a volunteer at another museum, but we'll see. Gang, I successfully got into MoMA for free because I'm a volunteer at the Art Institute. I love when my stuff comes in handy. Okay, so my goal is to go up to the 5th floor because that's where Starry Night is and a lot of the modern art. So that's the thing that I like. Okay, so I just got done at MoMA. I got some gifts from my mom for her birthday as well. And then I'm on my way to the Nintendo of New York store. But I think there's a parade going on today. I looked it up and it's the Puerto Rican parade today. I ended up at a massive human people and that's fine. I accidentally did that, but oh goodness, but they're setting up and it's so cool. And here's the Rockefeller Plaza. I'm so excited for later. I'm gonna head to the Nintendo of New York store, which I think I just have to go that way, and then I'll almost be there. But yeah, it's exciting. I've made it to the store, and I'm so excited to look around. Okay, honestly, I'm looking kind of cute, and my camera ain't doing it justice, but I'm on my way. I kind of have to be there at 3-ish. So I'm headed up right now. Well, I'm headed down to there now. I'm on my way. I'm officially out and about right now. Whether or not y'all be able to see me further than this, I do not know. Probably not, but let's just say I'm really excited, and afterwards I'll let you guys know how it went because I'm excited. I just got out of the Tony's and it was so cool. I'm gonna go back to my hotel. I'm gonna get some food and then I'll debrief. Okay, so I just got back to my hotel, and I've changed, but I haven't cleaned off my makeup. I'm gonna shower after I eat. Post Tony Awards Taco Bell. And then I'm debating if I'm just gonna go to sleep for the little bit that I can, or if I just power through and work on some finals. Because either way, I'm gonna be tired because I'm definitely not getting 8 hours of sleep. Because I have a 6:30 a.m. flight out of LaGuardia back to Chicago because I have a 9 a.m. final. Now this is a commute of a lifetime. I already told the professor that I'm probably going to be late, but it's fine. I was at the Tony Awards. So, we'll manifest that I make it there on time. But basically, my goal is to get there around 5-ish. So I'm going to have to wake up probably around... I would have to wake up around 3. So at that point, I could just sleep on the airport... not on the airport. On the airplane for 2 hours. On my way back to Chicago. And I think that might serve me a little bit better. And I'm just going to hope that the adrenaline from this evening tides me over until then. But we'll see how it goes. I might be a little delirious when I present my final, but I think that's okay. Okay. Good morning. It's 8-something. I've been up since 4 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm headed to the train, but I'm back in Chicago, and yeah, I feel like a shell of a human person, so we're gonna see how my final goes. But yeah. I just realized I didn't film after filming at the airport, but I did make it to my final only 10 minutes late, which I think is impressive, all things considering. And it went well, and I took a nap because I'm tired. I have stuff to do, tragically. I could not sleep all day. I still have the final that's due at 11:59, so we're gonna continue working on this, and we'll see how it goes. I personally want to go back to bed, but that's besides the point. Finished the meeting. I was just working on homework during it, so like nothing crazy happened. And then I chatted for a little bit, and now I'm on my way back to my apartment to eat and then get this paper done because I'm like almost done. I just have to fix I gotta make sure my citations are good, which I already started working on that. And then I should be able to submit it. And then I have a final tomorrow at 11:30, and then one on Wednesday. So, and that one on Wednesday is from 2:30 to like 4:45. Hopefully, it doesn't take that long. Don't know why the period is so long for that. But yeah, so we'll have that one, and then that's it. After Wednesday, I'm done with college. And that's a little surreal. This whole like experience in this video is like kind of like literally feels unreal. And I feel so lucky in many ways. I'm going to bed. It's sometime between 10 and 11, I think. I did finish my paper, so that's been submitted. And I'm literally just gonna go to bed. And you guys will see me in the morning. Good morning. It's now Tuesday. If I look tired, I am. I'm trying to catch up on sleep from the fact that like Sunday into Monday I got like 2 hours of sleep. And so getting up today was very hard. But I have made breakfast, which is a bagel, cream cheese, and some jam that one of the staff members at the theater school got me this jam, some raspberry jam for graduation, and I think it's so cute, and I'm so excited to try it. And then one of these bad boys, just because like it also has a really good amount of calories. For some reason, as a person who's just busy all the time, sometimes I just forget to eat, so it's good to just have, beverages that can give you the calories, I think. But that's just me. I have a final in like 40 or so minutes at 11:30. And then I'm going to go to the theater school to work on an alteration for a friend of mine. And that's kind of about it for today. And then tomorrow's my last final. And I'll be done with undergrad, which is crazy. Okay, now I'm in this obnoxiously neon Billie Eilish shirt that is definitely reflecting on my skin, but that's besides the point. I'm headed to the theater school to work on some alterations for friend's dress for graduation. I just have one side to do, and then I'm done with it, and hopefully she can come by to try it on today, just because I want to make sure it fits in case I need to do any further alterations. I finished alteration for the dress, and I just got done hanging out with my friend for a little bit. We also got lavender cord because they had some cords for graduation from the LGBTQ plus like resource center on campus, which was like really slay. But now I'm headed home. I do have some stuff for my Fulbright class to submit today, but it's not really like a proper final, so like honestly I feel fine about it. Good morning, everyone. So this is gonna be the last day of my finals adventure time. I just have one more final, which is an exam for my Byzantine art class. I have some personal stuff that I have to do real quick on my laptop, just some like general life bookkeeping stuff, but I'm probably in the next hour or so going to start studying for that, because that's at 2:30 and it's about 10:30ish right now. And yeah, that'll be my last one, and then after that it's going to be the end of the video. Anyways, my breakfast again is one of these bad boys. Bolthouse Farms, please sponsor me. That, and I had like a package of like the Hawaiian like rolls, and honestly sometimes those kind of hit as a little breakfast snack. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on my way to go drop some books off at the library, but also do some final prep work for this final. I also just got my grade back for the paper for the class, and I got a 99 on it, which means that it's possible for me to get an A in the class, which is swag, but I'm not going to pressure myself too much, and this might be the class where I'm like, it's fine if I get like an A minus. So yeah, but I'm returning some books to the library, and I just have the final. That's it. Also, it's like almost 90 out today, which is kind of crazy because it's really only been like the 70s. So honestly, sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of warmth. But yeah, so I'm excited to be kind of done with my stuff. Well, darn. I guess I'm done with all the college stuff. I don't really know how to feel about that, but I suppose that's the end of the video. I just mentioned that there'll be a separate video for my graduation reflection sort of thing. But yeah, I'm done. Guys, remember, slay the day away, and goodbye.